Hi there, Angela again. So we just looked at Usborne's fiction books, but we do have some wonderful nonfiction books. So you may have a child that isn't quite into the make-believe stories, but into more realistic facts. So these books are for you. Usborne is very well known for their nonfiction, and we have such an array of different books that you have to find something for your kids. We just have so much. So let's get it started. This is for your younger reader. It's called What Makes a Rainbow, or What Makes It Rain, excuse me. And this is great for your ages 3 and up. This will answer all those questions your little toddlers have for you. And it has flaps, which is really, really fun for them. So like for instance, do all rainbows have the same stripes? And they lift up the flap and it says yes, but when a second rainbow appears above the first one, the stripes are flipped. You know what? I didn't even know that. So it's also teaching the parents as well. Just really fun illustrations, bright colors, and the flaps are great for your little ones. So that's What Makes It Rain. We also do have How Did the Flowers Grow, I believe is our other one. This next one is Lift the Flap General Knowledge, so staying with the Lift the Flap theme. This is for your older reader, a little bit older, 6 and up, and this is for the curious young minds. And for instance, that was the one that I found here. I love this page on living things. For instance, this one here says, insects buzz because they make the air around them vibrate when they beat their wings rapidly and then they pull down the little flap. Bumblebees can beat their wings 200 times a second. So once again, teaching them really great info. And there's everything from the science lab to entertainment, treasure trove, so things around the world. When did it happen? Sort of a timeline. So just a beautiful book with lots of info, and we'll also teach the parents a little bit as well, I'm sure. So that's Lift the Flap General Knowledge. Next I have, this is our Usborne Young Beginners series. We have many of these. This is our baby animals, so this is our new one. So this would be good for your preschoolers 3 and up. It has lots of pictures. Mostly pictures and very simple text. So that type of thing there. So that's baby animals there. And then we have one for your intermediate reader. And we have, let's see, over 13 of these, I think. This is pandas. So you have a little bit more info there, but still a lot of pictures. And we have other ones that range from animals, weather, horses and ponies is a really popular one. So these are great for your intermediate reader as well. Next we have some really great books about science. This is 100 Things to Know About Science. This is kind of a newer one. This is good for 8 and up. This is wonderful because it breaks science down into bite-sized chunks that kids can really understand and digest. We have everything from particle physics to genes and DNA. And it's just really, really, the pictures are great. For instance, let's see, this is something about hibernation, more about Jupiter's great red spot. So just a plethora of knowledge in here. The noisiest reefs. So that's that one. And then there's another one called the Astronaut's Handbook. So this is great for 9 and up, and it's all about being an astronaut. So if you have a son or daughter or a boy or girl in your life that is into space and possibly becoming an astronaut, this is the book for them. And it was actually, I think, written by an astronaut, so it's got some really great info. It talks about, how you go to the bathroom in space, how your rocket works when you take off, that type of thing. It has kind of almost like comic book illustrations. Just really cute on what it's all about to be an astronaut. So that's that one, really popular. Next I have 365 science activities. This is great for like a rainy day to have around. So this has all these different science activities with stuff that you just have around your house. Like for instance, this one says make recycled paper, and it shows you step by step how you're going to do that. This one has solids, liquids, and goo. So really fun, really gets you going and interacting with your child. And yeah, so that one's a lot of fun. And it's really easy to use step by step and good for 6 and up, I think, for that one. The next one we have, this is one of our new ones, the Big Book of the Body. So this is really, really cool for your 4 and up probably. Just basically how the human body works. So as you can see, it's got some wonderful illustrations. And then what's really cool, it has 2 huge pages that fold out. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the skeleton there. And then on the other side, it has the muscles of the body. Super cool. So that will keep your child busy for many, many hours, I'm sure. So that's the Big Book of the Body. All right, next I have, these are wonderful. This is our Usborne Geography Encyclopedia with a complete world atlas. This is good for your older kids, 10 and up most likely. What's great about these encyclopedias, we have many of these, but they are internet linked. So if you look, there's like a little box at the bottom of every page, mostly every page. And it just gives you more info. They can go to that link and they can learn more about what they just read. But it's just wonderful illustrations and photos. Really great to piggyback on their school books, textbooks, that type of thing, just to give them more info on certain places and things. And it talks about rocks, the solar system, weather, oceans, ecosystems, that type of thing. Okay, and it's not badly priced. It's only $19.99, so very reasonable. And it's a big, heavy, thick book. Last but not least, I'm an art lover, and this is the Usborne Book of Famous Paintings. And I just love this. This would be good for 9 and up. It has 35 of the most famous paintings ever created. For instance, I love the Impressionists, so Monet. This is the Water Lilies Morning, and then it has this beautiful full scale, that folds out to show that beautiful painting. All right, so there's that one, and then we have, more modern art. We have Frida Kahlo, that type of thing. And just some real, pretty basic info on the artist and the painting, but just, I learned a lot as well from this one. All right, that's about it. I hope you saw something you liked, and see you soon. Bye-bye.